Happy December! Happy Vlogmas! Hey, so this morning I was not able to post a video because last night I was at a birthday party. It just didn't happen. Usually I will film the day ahead of time, but yeah, I wasn't able to do it. And so today I did make a post, and it was just a standalone post it was talking about how do you know that how other people think about you belongs with them and not you. It means nothing about you. And I love the way this post turned out. I hope that if you haven't read it, that you'll go back and read it. But it's just talking about how, you'll have to go read it. But here's what happened today. I went to church. Today. Yeah, it was really nice and unexpected. I never expected for me and my boyfriend to go to church, but his daughter's been going to church, and so we went, and it was very cool. I was but it was kind of cool to sit there and listen to a sermon. And even though the scriptures were up on this, great big, I don't know, do you call it a teleprompter? I had a Bible. So they have, so it's kind of cool at churches is they have Bibles that you can just look up scriptures. So it was really cool to flip through and to look at, to follow along and to look at the Bible in a new way, and to hear his sermon about, he was talking about the light, coming from the darkness into the light, and how Jesus can bring us closer to the light. And it was so interesting and different. Like, I haven't been to a church like that before. So, yeah, I've been to a few. I mean, I've been to real big ones and kind of small ones and everywhere in between. Even my daughter, she is half Jewish, so she loves going to the synagogue, and that's her thing. So yeah, it was really fun. Do you all go to church? I don't know. It was good. It was good. I felt during the prayer, there was a prayer towards the end, and we all closed our eyes, and he was talking, and I kind of looked up and around like, are we still praying? And then, okay, they're still praying. And then he had said, if anybody wants to come to Jesus today, or wants to, I don't know, I think he said like rededicate your life or something like that, and you want to come to Jesus, raise your hand. And I was pretty moved by his sermon. I was kind of thinking I kind of wanted to raise my hand, but I didn't do it. But I was thinking in my head, and just sort of thinking like, hey, I hope that you know that I have my hand raised invisibly. I don't know, it's so tricky to see what do we believe after being Jehovah's Witnesses, but I do feel pretty, I don't know, I just feel good thinking about Jesus, and his example. I love his example. But the thing is with me and Jesus is I don't want to be one of these kind of people that are like, Jesus this, Jesus that, and like I'm wearing a cross, and I don't know how I feel about it. And I guess we can just kind of make it our own. We don't have to make it any certain way. But to me, it does feel it feels a little weird, But I did feel very comfortable looking up the scriptures. That was really cool. And to read them in a different way that I've never heard them described before. We are reading, I believe it was Isaiah either 6 or Isaiah 9, and we were reading a good portion of it, which I thought is really cool. I love it when, when they can go through and explain to you, how does this work? And we were talking about the king of, well, it really kind of was the story of like the king of the north, the king of the south, and we talked about the Assyrians and oh my gosh, I can't remember. We were talking about how when there was signs for the people, like instead of following the sign that they were asking for, they're like, oh no, we're going to do this or we're going to do that. And so that's what the pastor was talking about, come to the light. Like when you're asking for a sign, you see it, then come to the light and basically follow Jesus. So I don't know. How do you all feel about that? Do you go to church? Are you affiliated with any sort of religion? Yeah, it felt a little bit, a little strange but it was actually really good. Yeah, I've been to all kinds of different churches, you know, like I said, big, little, all in between, but I'd never been to this one before, and I thought it was nice. I think it was a really sweet thing to do, where yeah, I really enjoyed it, because I like that instead of them telling you, do this, do that, and then trying to prove it in the Bible like Jehovah's Witnesses do, they're like trying to prove a point. And so they're like, okay, flip to the scripture, and then to the scripture, and then to the scripture. And then it's like, that's how they kind of prove their point of what you should be doing, or you should do more, or, you know, do this. And it's like it's always a scare tactic, you know, but I like the way he just read a lot of Isaiah, and then we went from there. And then there was a few other scriptures sprinkled throughout, and it was really wonderful. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about all of it, but it just felt good. So, and then yeah, I had a birthday party to go to the night before, so that was fun. And now I'm on my way home, and we're gonna be putting up the Christmas tree. We're gonna put up the Christmas tree, and it's gonna be really fun. I'm excited for Christmas, and I'm excited for Vlogmas. But you know, I post on this channel every single day, but I have never done Vlogmas before. So some people are talking about reading scriptures every day for Vlogmas, or doing some holiday thing for Vlogmas every day. And so I don't know, maybe this is sort of like a holiday thing. I guess we could call this Vlogmas. I don't know. Do you have any ideas for me, or things maybe that you would like to see from me? You know, what is it that you would really like? Because I could use some inspiration. I'm not really sure how to go about this hashtag Vlogmas. So let me know. Let me know if there's something that you'd like me to do. Some people, I think Kathy G, she said she's reading one scripture on her channel a day that is talking about Christmas, about Jesus. I think she's doing that every day. And then she gave a lot of different ideas, but just none of them really resonated with me. So I don't know. I'll just keep posting daily, and maybe I'll just call it Vlogmas and talk a little about Christmas every day. How do you feel about that? Oh boy. So after church, we went to Starbucks. So my boyfriend got us some Starbucks, so that was really sweet. It's so nice. Like, I freaking love Sundays. Sundays are my favorite day. Always has been. It's just very relaxing. I love the idea of Sunday dinner. Yeah, I love Sundays. How about you? What's your favorite day? The only thing is that I don't like the idea of going back to work the next day. But you know me, I'm not on a traditional schedule. So yeah, I'm excited for today to be able to do some cooking when I get home, and putting up the Christmas tree. Maybe I can film some of that. Yeah, let me know if you have any ideas. I need a little inspiration. Okay, have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.